The wheel is the best design to sort through the various family of feelings and then to get down to the specific feeling that we're feeling in the moment, to really name it. Hi, I'm Ron with Lead Skill. We develop tools and practices to help leaders manage people better and to develop their own emotional intelligence. So the question comes up sometimes about, if you're going to help people to name their feelings, what's the best tool to get us there? And there's a lot of options. When I was first learning about emotions, and I'm talking about serious studies on my own, self-directed, I came across a lot of options. There's many options out there available. So there's lists of words, like a vocabulary list arranged alphabetically. There's a list of words that are arranged by like categories, different types of kind of master feelings or core emotions that are put out there, and then words underneath those. So list of words is one option. Also grids, where you've got like 2x2, 4x4, 8x8, so it's like arranged in rows and columns. And again, there's relationships that are highlighted by that kind of arrangement. I also came across wheels, and I was intrigued by that. The wheel is an interesting design. Visually, it draws you in. And particularly, a lot of wheels use color. So we're familiar with the idea of color wheels, and the opposite colors or complementary colors on a color wheel. So that's a useful thing visually. But I asked the question to myself, is there some particular reason and some ways of presenting different emotions in a way that is qualitatively better than others? And I don't have the final ultimate answer to that question. I still sometimes want to look through a list myself, but I found in my own experience that lists are kind of keeping me in my head sometimes and actually get in the way of me tuning into what I'm actually feeling and, speaking what I call heart language and emotions. So that's one of the drawbacks that I find of a list. And then just the way they're arranged also. Alphabetical, again, is kind of like school or dictionary, and it keeps me in my head. Now, I've also come across what I call hierarchies, where certain emotions are arranged, and it was very clear that the ones at the top are the good emotions, and the ones at the bottom are the bad emotions. Of course, they never labeled them that way. It was the ones at the top were assumed to be positive, and the ones at the bottom were negative. Maybe you've seen them yourself, where something like bliss or happiness is at the top, and at the bottom is some form of sadness or depression or despair, something that really, man, you can feel the weight and the heaviness of it. And the only thing I would say about a hierarchy is I find myself I have a natural tendency that I'm a high achiever and I want to be up there. I don't tend to tell myself the truth about where I'm feeling and put myself down low on the hierarchy. And I've met other people, some that are quite close to me, that I've discovered that they have the opposite problem. They would never put themselves up here. They would naturally put themselves low on the list. And one problem I see with a hierarchy, levels of emotion, especially negative to positive, is that it kind of feeds into our natural biases. Whether we're kind of giving ourselves extra marks or whether we think of ourselves as lower or less than. And so the wheel, why the wheel? Using a good sound system of what are our basic or core emotions, what I call family of feelings, we can more quickly get to what we're experiencing in the moment. So whether it's happy, sad, anger, fear, trust, disgust, surprise, anticipation, one of those families of feelings, we can zero in on a particular area on the wheel, and then within that family, we can get very specific about what it is I'm actually feeling and start making some distinctions the grades of feeling and really get to a point where we're very specific and hopefully a little less judgmental or naturally biased about describing what we're actually feeling. I hope that this video has been helpful for you, and we've got tools. We've got a store where we actually sell emotion wheels and word list and things that will help you to grow in your emotional intelligence. So check out our links down below and also see other videos in our series. We've got other videos that will help you up here. And if this video has been helpful for you, go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you can get more of our most recent videos that we upload on a regular basis. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in the next video.